Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Crying Suns. And in the last episode, guys, we entered the space belonging to House Kosh Battleship, and we ended up having to disappoint quite a few people during our trip through the first sector. We just did not have the specialists or the scrap to help out the people who needed it, and we also ended up having to destroy an Imperial ship that was captained by a blind man who knew that we were lying when we said that we were just a normal Imperial ship passing through. So a bit of misfortune there. However, on a more positive note, we were able to reach the Omniforge, so our drones did get upgraded, and we were able to get an officer with battleship shielding, which I always consider S tier during any of these runs. Just that little extra bit of protection. Speaking of which, we've got 503 scrap, and we need to make our ship a little tougher. First things first, let's go ahead and get Squadron Dock Recovery maxed out. Hardened hull, heat capacitor, maybe a little bit of everything if we can manage it. Or we can go ahead and get a weapon dock. Ew. Let's do 30. And let's go with that. We only have 2 hull structures, but they are at 110 right now, which is good. Hopefully nothing will get close enough to actually harm us. And we still need to get one weapon dock, but we don't have any weapons right now, so that wasn't really necessary to upgrade as of yet. Let us go ahead and look at the stars. Alright. This is good. This has the potential to be good. I have a feeling that the Omniforge is probably right there. So what we're going to do is... Wait, did we have the scanner upgraded? Okay, that actually needs to be the first thing that we do is upgrade the scanner. So, if we can detect that the Omniforge is here, once we get to Nagra, we can head down to Horus and then zoom that way, and we have pretty reachable zones to everything else. I actually think that we could, with a little bit of oh god, reach this system too if it's over there. Alrighty. Well, let's head to the Kefka system. Should be a barrel of laughs, from my experience. Nice FF6 reference. Damaged beacon, sir. There's some scrap to collect there, but maybe not much. I'm also picking up a church ship nearby. Oh god. Alright, well, let's do it. We've done this one before. See if the church ship is on its way. Let's collect that scrap. Moving with a purpose. Leans 2. Did we make it? I think we made it. Huzzah! Alright. There's the scanner up. And let's see where we are. Where is the forge? Forge is down here to the south. Good. So we can head to Horus and then... Man, there's not a whole lot of places to buy things, which is a bit of a shame. But if we were able to grab a lot of fuel, it can still pay off for us. We just gotta believe. Admiral, I'm detecting an enormous Kosh facility under this planet's desert. Whatever they're doing down there, sure looks like they don't want anyone finding out. Call it omni-intuition, but I have a feeling this is connected to those machines Chenoweth at the Special H Clinic was talking about. Captain, put together a team and access that facility. Send them in now, sir. Sir, team is in. Seems the Koshes are holding hundreds of children in cages.
Children?
Hold on, sir. I'm getting word that heavily armed machines are guarding the children. Dozens of them. Looks like the stories are true. There are Omnis in this cluster.
But I don't understand. The Rubicon doesn't allow for combative machines.
Sir, the machines are taking the children to another part of the facility. Have your troops follow them, Captain. Relaying that order, sir. Sir, my troopers are in some sort of surgical prep area. There's a team of Kosh scientists, led by one in particular. Crazy-looking guy. Sir, they say one of the scientists opened a machine. There was a brain inside, sir. A human brain.
That's what they're doing with those children. They're grafting their brains onto machine parts. I think I'm going to be sick.
Sir, team has been spotted. Machines are shooting at them.
Incoming transmission, sir. It's coming from inside the facility. Hello. With whom am I speaking, please?
This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus.
Yes, I've heard of you. The most famous Imperial Admiral there is. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Lander. Though I also go by another name. The Butcher of Buendia. A little crude, I'll admit, but not inaccurate. It would seem that I've caught some of your men and women snooping around in my Panzergeist facility. Shame, shame, Admiral. It's not nice to spy on people. But don't worry. Unlike you, I'm well schooled in the art of civility. I'll take excellent care of your commandos. I'll cut their brains out and attach them to machines. Typically, children's brains are better for the job, more adaptable. But for your men and women, I'll make an exception. I'll turn them into my Panzergeist. Now I'm afraid it's time my men and women attack your, what is it, NS Odysseus? Vivar's orders. He doesn't care much for you Imperials.
Sir, we've got company. Looks like Lander sent a Kosh warship after us. Well, that escalated quickly. Brains and machines. Alright. Ooh, plasma nuke. So we have to try our best to keep everyone spread out. Yeah, burn it down, burn it down. Oh! I was expecting that nuke to fire off, but we heated up their weapons, so... Oh, it has one hull point left. Alright, go, go, go! Boop! Nikita Raju. Sir, I've re-established contact with the team. They defeated Lander's Panzergeist, but we lost considerable troops in the process. Oh, just 4? Seems that Lander and most of the other lab coats escaped during the fighting, but we did capture one. A Dr. Karis, sir.
Dr. Karis. The same that Tetsuo mentioned.
Team's on their way back to the ship now, sir. First thing they're gonna do is put this doctor in the brig.
If you can get him to talk, Admiral, we can find out where the Master Node Terminal is and what Vivar did to shut the Omnis down.
Time to have a little chat with Dr. Karis. Dr. Karis, welcome to my ship.
Admiral Ellis, Idaho. So you didn't die in Ganima. I knew our great Emperor would have a backup plan to save the Empire. You're going to ask me how I could be part of such cruel experimentation, aren't you? Well, I feel terrible about it. But what could I do? A low-level scientist like myself. A prisoner such as I was.
A prisoner?
I was just following Landa and Vivar's orders. It was that or be executed. And who knows what Landa would do with my brain if he got his hands on it. He has other pet projects, you know. Other horrors in these stars. Anyway, I'm happy I'm here on your brig, Admiral. I really am.
And why is that?
Because now, free of those madmen, I can use my scientific knowledge for the betterment of man, for the Empire, for you, which is what I've always dreamed of doing. If I could serve you on this wonderful battleship you have, help you in your noble mission to get rid of these sectors of Imperial enemies and turn the Omnis back on. And I can start this very moment by answering any questions you might have. There's no time like the present, is there?
What can you tell me about General Vivar?
Vivar runs his Kosh fleet with an iron hand. You do what he wants, when he wants, or you die a horrible death. Vivar arranged a coup d'etat against Kosh lords, the Seven, in the confusion and chaos of those first few months of the shutdown. Since then, he's been building his military force, strengthening his battleships, looking for a way to activate the folders and take down our great Emperor. I understand you probably want to defeat him and his commanders, but I don't know. Even with a ship like this, we might be better off avoiding him altogether.
And what can you tell me about Dr. Landa?
Landa has a battleship of his own. Built it himself. For someone so insane, he's also quite capable. His ship is how he escaped from the Panzergeist facility. Lucky for you, I'm probably the only person who knows where it is.
Now, let's hit him with the big info. I know who you are, Doctor.
What are you talking about, Admiral?
You betrayed your empire, your emperor. You worked with Oberon on updating the Master Node Terminal, and you gave its secret location to Vivar.
Oh, what? But that's ridiculous.
Tetsuo told us everything.
Tetsuo? How could you have possibly talked to Tetsuo? The folders... You're mad.
Enough. If you want to save your skin, and I know you do, you'll start talking.
So that's the way it's going to be. Fine. But you're wrong, Admiral. You've got your facts mixed up. I didn't give Vivar the location of the Master Node Terminal, even though I wanted to. How could I? I never knew where the node was in the first place.
You're lying. You worked on the node systems update. How could you not know where it was?
No, I didn't. I lied. I was a high-ranking scientist in House Talos, sure. I wanted to work on the node with Oberon. I wanted to prove to him just how valuable I was. But when I asked him, he refused. He laughed at me. He's never trusted anyone, the old man. No one human, anyway. Always thought he was so superior. And look where that got him. If he had trusted me and told me where the Master Node was in the first place, giving me a bigger part to play, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in today. After that humiliating day, I vowed to find where the node was anyway, and take that information to another house where I'd be appreciated for once. And it wasn't that hard to find. Only took me a few months of poring over encrypted information, and one day, there it was, complete with blueprints. It was magnificent. That's when I contacted Tetsuo, and not long after that, Vivar kidnapped me. I assumed he had an operative among the Akis who knew where I was, and brought me back to his cluster.
And what happened then?
I gave Vivar the node's location, not knowing it to be false. It was that or my life, of course. I traveled with Vivar to reach it. I was going to help him access the Master Node, figure it out, give his house an insurmountable advantage in Omnis. I figured it was in my best interest to do so. But when we got there, the node was nowhere to be found. Worse, Oberon and Minty battleships were waiting for us. It was a trap. Vivar, greatly outnumbered, knew a battle was pointless. We were arrested and escorted back to House Kosh Battleship. Vivar was not in charge of his house then. Not yet. The Seven, knowing nothing of what Vivar had done, still were. and Oberon held each one in the palm of his hand. We were imprisoned in the worst dungeon in the cluster, and it's there we awaited our execution. And then what? And then a miracle happened. The Omni shut down, and somehow in the chaos and confusion of all this, Vivar arranged for his freedom. A prison escape. It helped that Omnis ran the place, of course. And he saved you too. But why? He didn't want to. He wanted my head on a spike, but a certain insane scientist stepped in and saved me. Landa. He convinced Vivar I was worth more alive than dead. Ever since, I've been helping Landa do all kinds of horrible things. It's a terrible thing to owe your life to a person like that. What are you going to do to me, Admiral? I'm done listening to you, Doctor. Lieutenant, ready the airlock. The hour of your punishment has come, Doctor. But you won't punish me. I have something too valuable for you. I know where Landa's battleship is. And why do I care about that? Because he's a monster, and all monsters deserve to die. At least in your eyes. I'll tell you where he is, on the condition that I'm giving my freedom and transported to a planet of my choosing. It looks like I have you beaten, Admiral. The poster boy of the Empire. I'm enjoying this. Well, here's the thing. This is a kind of a tough decision because your initial instinct is to show Karis out through the airlock, you know? But we need to go ahead and do the deal because we already saw the horrors and the lengths that Landa is willing to do for his mad scientist, or his mad science. So, we have to do the deal. Tell me where he is, and you're free to go. But you tell me now, or I might change my mind. A most prudent choice, Admiral. You will find Dr. Landa's ship here. Put it on your star map. Now, I'll tell you which planet to drop me off on. I hear there's one nearby with excellent beaches. Well, that sucks. But that also means in the next sector, we'll be able to pay a visit to the good doctor. Now let's go ahead and have a nice mission to get the taste of that out of our mouths. Oh, by the way, who's our new guy? Nikita Raju. I don't know what his abilities are. We'll have to check that out. In the meantime, we're gonna send Ahmed again, 13% to 59%, and we'll lose between 4 and 9 commandos for sure. But we've got 18, so we gotta. Yep, definitely the better of the options. Let's see how bad off this is. Ew. Okay, some scrap. Nothing at the military base. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow. But now we're back with our default commandos of 12. And 111 scrap that we can go ahead and put into a weapon dock if we want to. So let's go to the system map. And we're done with this sector. There you are. Alright, already. Oh yeah, I already knew where you were. I'm sorry. Yoink. Oh. Church Battleship, sir. Oh, is this the children again? Yep, this is the children again. Okay. Well, we'll ask how we can help them. And now we have the option of we actually have a specialist who can talk to the children this go around.
Lieutenant, talk to these children. I think they might be hiding something. On it, sir.
Hello? Hello? Who are you?
I'm your liaison officer. I'm here to help you and the other children transition to life aboard the NS Odysseus.
Good. So he's going to let us on the ship. Everything is going according to plan.
I'm so sorry to hear all about what you've been through. Just terrible. The good news is the NS Odysseus is tolerant to all ways of thinking.
Great, I guess.
It is great. Personally, I believe the Omnis are the true gods and wait for the devout in the Garden of Light and Metal.
You do?
Oh yes. And though my heathen shipmates don't share the same convictions, still, they're respectful of my beliefs.
Get off the ship.
What?
I said, get off the ship and tell the other believers to do the same. But leave the others behind. They will bathe in the fires. Do you understand me, fellow believer?
I understand. I'll tell them immediately. Praise the Omni gods.
Praise the Omni gods.
So that... Yep, that happened. Sir, I've just spoken to the child captain. It seems they have something planned for the ship. What do you mean? I'm not sure, sir. Suffice it to say, it's something bad. Something definitely bad. So, as horrible as this sounds, we're going to go ahead and attack the battleship by surprise. Ozu, signal a code red.
Code red, sir? What for?
We're going to attack their ship. No, more than that. We're going to destroy them. Sir, are you feeling alright? These sweet, innocent children were planning on attacking us, Lieutenant.
Did we take them as prisoners, sir?
I have the feeling they aren't the kind to let you.
You're not going to let us on your ship, are you, Admiral?
You lied to me.
Smart, Admiral. We wanted to get on that battleship to hurt you.
Alright. And we ambushed the enemy, so we have the tactical advantage. It's been a while since we fought a church ship. Let's look at them, their stats. Alright, they've got a matter destabilizer, like, right off the bat. And let's make this quick. Fly, fly, fly. Drone Mark II Crafter and 33. I like it. Now, the bad news is we do not have enough Neo fuel to really justify our trip to the Omniforge. Hopefully we'll be able to get something at the mercenary outpost, but we may have to just deal with... Oh!
Got R&D for you, sir. Sure, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Anything in particular you'd like us to work on? I mean, like, anything?
Let's develop a new weapon. Think you can get us a new weapon?
Definitely, but it's going to require a fair amount of scrap. We're good, but we're not that good. Still interested?
Think you can get it done soon? We could really use that weapon the next time we battle.
Absolutely, sure.
Then I suggest you get started. What are they going to create, though, is the thing.
Sir, the weapon is ready for use. Our enemy shall quake before us in fear. Praise Oberon.
Hullbreaker laser, Mark 1. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe this will make me feel better. 18 and 50. Well. Alright, Thiago. Oh, we're going to be ambushed by mutated creatures. Lovely. Can't wait. Ow. Oh, here we go. Ugh. And nothing in the wreckage. That is a shame. How about the auto factory? Nope. Well, 81 scrap. Now, before we do any upgrades, let's go ahead and see what this mercenary outpost is all about. Yar. Sir, pirate battleship headed straight for us.
Hey, you lost? Careful. There are pirates around here.
Yes, indeed. Alright, Piercer Laser Mark II, and just a few fighters, but they also have shields, so need to be a little bit careful. Oh, there's turrets. Ew. It's rude. That is very rude. Let us stay over there, shall we? Out of the line of fire, please. And this should be a fast one. Alright. Oh, so what do we got? Actually, hold up. Who... Our new officer, what do you have? Tactical weapon. Duration of effects created by weapons, 50%. Timed effects apply on squadrons or created on the battlefield. I mean, that's something, I guess. Weapon reload time, minus 15%. And we've got a Tesla field generator to deal damage over time. We got a little bit of fuel. We're definitely going to need that. So let's do that. Is there anything that we want to sell? What do you got with your skills? We got Nikita there. Critical effect repair speed is 1000%. Duration of effects 50%. So that means that that DPS, the Tesla field generator, would actually do much more damage now. So let's go ahead and keep that. I think we may go ahead and sell. We may sell Suzuki here. Let's do that. And go into the upgrades, get ourselves that additional weapon system. That hull breaker laser, no effect on field unit. It will do 30, but the delay is 40 seconds, so that is a bit of a pain. 13 seconds, though, for the Tesla field generator. So, mix that in with the boomers, that could definitely pay some dividends. Alright. We bought all the gas that we can. So, here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if we necessarily need to... Well, no, there's no other stores, are there? Other than the shipyard right there. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue on. If we can't get anything at the Omniforge, we can't get anything at the Omniforge. That sucks, but that is what it is. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to have at least one fuel to upgrade the one boomer drone that we have at rank 1 to rank 2. We're rank 2 with everything else. We shall see. Civilian ship close to that star, sir. Must be hot in there. Incoming message! Hey, get your own star to worship, Imperial. This one's ours. Sorry, maybe I'm imagining things, but did he just say, get your own star to worship? Why do you worship the sun? Because a godly transformation has begun before our eyes, obviously. What do you want to do about this cult, sir? Can we help you? Oh yeah, definitely. You can leave immediately. We're preparing for our unification, and you're only getting in the way. Unification. The Sun, Admiral. We're getting ready to join it, to become a part of it. But don't try to stop us. We can't kill all of you. You have a battleship, but I suspect we'll have no problem taking out a few of your men and women. So, yeah, let's go ahead and send some troops. Lean, arrest the passengers of that sun-worshipping cult and put them in the brig. We'll drop them off as far from the sun as we can. On our way, sir. Cult's in the brig, sir. They're not happy about it, though. But I guess we can feel good that we saved their lives.
Sir, I'm getting the transmission from a nearby planet.
Thank you for what you've done, Admiral. Who are you? I'm that idiot's mother is who I am. Billy stole a ship from our planet with some of his sun cult friends. I tried getting him to return, but he wouldn't listen. Anyway, I'd like to give you a little something for arresting and for returning those jackasses to our planet where we can keep an eye on them. Thank you, Admiral. Mom's angry. Can't say that you can blame her. Ooh. 70? This could work, maybe. Let's see how much scrap we have by the end of this. Planetary defense turret wreckage. Ooh, there's a Kosh ship. Kosh Battleship.
How lucky you are to see the full splendor of my battleship from your command center. I can only see a fraction of it from mine.
What do we got here? Ooh, lots of ships and one really big nuke. But we've got some toys now as well. Let's do it. They got Magneto frigate. Yeah, let's keep spread out is what we need to do. All the... Good. That actually worked out. Took out their fighters. Tesla Field just took them out. And 16 seconds until they're even able to summon fighters at all. We'll send the drones to focus on their weapon systems. Because otherwise that... Oh, yeah, those are weapon systems. Otherwise that nuke is going to be unpleasant. Let's get out of range. Squadron. Good, good, good. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Let's get that. These fighters are going to be more of an issue than anything. Let's wait until they're all bunched up. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But they're not going to want to fly through that Tesla field. It's going to stay there for a little bit. Oh. Well, good news is we have done quite a bit of the damage. Gonna keep it going. However, they're gonna have their nuke back in about 16 seconds. Now, summon this guy. And send everybody that way. See, the Chaos Cruiser can actually do quite a bit of damage. Ah, you see. Fired the nuke, and I had fortunately knew to have one person kind of veer off so we can keep the hate on. That should be it. I don't think they have any more squadrons. Oh wait, never mind. That wasn't the nuke. That was the proximity defense. A second Kosh Battleship, sir. Looks like we got sisters.
Pity I couldn't get here in time to save my sister ship, but I can still kill you.
Ah, yes, our first back-to-back. And look at this, they have almost the exact same stats, so now we're getting into the realm of the endurance trials, where anything can happen. Definitely get that nuke out of the way if we can. And old verse, same as the first. And Tesla's good to go. Let's go ahead and go like that. And yeah, we'll send him out. You missed. Ooh, they had really fast reload on that nuke. Looks like they're focusing primarily to get all these asteroids out of the way. That's fair. That's certainly an option for them. Okay, they have their nuke ready to fire, so let's go ahead and spread out this next wave of drones. See, I'm all about that carrier combat. It's like all that time playing Wing Commander 3 and Wing Commander 4, it paid off for us, for sure. Okay, we'll have one drone just appear there to cause some hate. Oh, no. Alright. Interesting. That was a good use for that. Good use for that nuke. Only has 9 health yet, so a stiff wind's going to take him out. And here comes that wind. Anyone else? No? Excellent. Let's go. Wish you guys could pay me in gas. Oh, lordy. We'll lose 9 commandos going on this mission, guys. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. The mutated flying creatures are going to be no joke. So, you know what? I think we are going to say no to that mission for right now. And spend some well-needed money here on, what, 234? Weapon dock, heat capacitor, additional hull structure. If we're lucky, we can have everything maxed out except for squadron dock and the hull structure. And we'll put up our hull breaker laser just to say that we have it. Head to this anomaly. Key battleship, sir.
An Imperial crew. There's no one I'd rather try my new weapon on. End of transmission, sir. Any idea what this weapon is he's talking about?
No idea, Lieutenant, but I have a feeling we'll find out. So that's not good. High Energy Beam Mark 1. And lots of fighters, so we are right back where we were. The ship has 2 hull areas, along with weapon sabotage and tactical deployment that increases the size of their deploy zones. So we are going to be up to our armpits in nonsense here very quickly. Fortunately, they didn't take advantage of that. Now, that drone right there is a teleporter, so we need to take that out quick. So they're just going to teleport straight to us. All right. That was good. Took out their fighters quick. They only have 7 in the hold right now. We'll eventually just take them out via attrition. This is not our first rodeo fighting these ships. Man, that increased range for this Tesla field generator is pretty nice, I have to say. Squadrons. I don't care about the heat, necessarily. Whoop. All the dots. All the damage over time. And there we go.
Sick bay.
Sir, we have a situation. Several crew members are vomiting and hallucinating up a storm.
The weapon, Admiral. Seems it was biological.
Sir, I've never encountered anything like this before. At least, I don't think I have. What should we do? Oh, we have a specialist. That's good. Lieutenant, identify this thing ASAP before it gets worse. On my way, sir. Sir, I've analyzed the agent. Those Akis created a real monster of a virus. There appear to be 2 phases. Phase 1 is the symptoms we've already seen. Vomiting, fevers, hallucinations. And Phase 2, hypercellular degeneration. Meaning what, exactly? Meaning this virus causes the infected to age, sir. And fast. 10 years in a day. Luckily, we've avoided all that. I've administered a serum. Just a little something I whipped up in the lab. The infected are already recovering. These Akis sure have clever ways to kill Imperials. Ooh, you are getting yourself a bonus there, Thiago. He really is all about the shielding, isn't he? Okay, so interesting situation we're in, guys. We have 1 fuel. We are currently running low on gas. Fortunately, we are traveling to our last sector, so we need to see how much gas we get from the salvage. And if we can't find anything, then we have to go straight up to the boss. Sir, civilian ship drifting dangerously close to that sun. Can you make contact, Lieutenant?
Trying, sir. Sir, that's a negative. Their comms are compromised. Strong solar interference.
Chances there are still people alive on board? Slim, sir. They haven't succumbed from the heat, and a heavy dose of helium and hydrogen ions has definitely killed them. Captain, do a flyby with a small team. Tell me what you see as soon as you see it. Already on our way, sir. Sir, we're coming up on the ship. There's a large Neo-N spill around it, and a big hole in the hull. Looks like they were on the wrong end of the skirmish. Any survivors? That's negative, sir. I can see them through the windows now. Dead as can be. Cooked, sir. Cooked real good. Any chance you can haul it back to the hangar bay, Lieutenant? The dead still inside, sir? I wouldn't ask unless we really needed it. Sorry, sir, but we're cooking as it is. Any longer and we'll be burnt beyond recognition, too. Then come back at once, Captain. On our way, sir. No fuel left. Alright, let's go ahead and charge up. Ah! Got a little bit more breathing room. Okay. So, we got enough for here, we got enough for here, and for the boss. So that took care of just what we needed. Civilian ship, sir.
Incoming message.
An Imperial ship. What a relief. I am stuck out here with no Neo in. Mind if I borrow some so I can get out of here? Maybe we can trade? Oh, yeah, it's a real possibility. In fact, I'm carrying a battleship weapon in my hull. It could be yours for a fair amount of Neo in. Final offer. Oh, crap. Well, that's unfortunate. We don't have the gas. I can't. We have to hold on to our Neo in. You're putting me in a tough spot, Admiral. I can't very well just give away my weapon now, can I? On the other hand, I'm basically pirate bait out here without any Neo in. Fine. For just a smaller amount, the weapon's yours. I'm not willing to die just to make a profit. You have yourself a deal, then. And the weapon's yours. I can finally get out of here. Ooh, piercer laser. I like that. Is that better than the hull breaker? 17 for 20 seconds, and it can hit everything. I'll definitely go with that. Alright. So, unfortunately, we don't have the gas, so there's no reason to go to the Omniforge unless there was something kind of cool there for storyline purposes, but we really can't afford to find out. So, goodbye, Omniforge. We saw you at the end of the tunnel. Let's get into a scrap. For some scrap. Commander Battleship.
Don't be scared. Your brain looks just like mine.
Brain in a vat, okay. In the name of Oberon, what is that? What happened to you?
One day not long ago I was playing with my friends on my home planet. When I was kidnapped by several men. Lambda's men, it turned out.
Playing? How old is he, Admiral?
You see, I'm only a kid, 13 years old. Back in one of Lambda's research labs, my brain was removed from my body and given a series of tests. I performed well, better than anyone ever, I guess. I was just going to be another Panzergeist, another graft job. But when Lambda saw the results of my tests, he turned me into a commander, the first with no body. Ever since, I've patrolled this sector, destroying foreign ships.
What do you want to do about this brain, Admiral? I'm sorry for all this happened to you. We have medical professionals on board. We could help you.
You must not have been listening. I am happy. And now, Admiral, the time's come to battle. Winning releases the special H.
And that right there is why we did the deal. That is why we did the deal. So we could find the guy who's doing that and stop it. Alright, so we've got emergency repair. So these guys, this guy here, or this lady here, actually, will be repairing their hull. As long as we leave it alone. They've got 40 squadrons and an X-beam. Not as bad as it could be. So let's go ahead and summon the crew. Release the drones! Oh Lord, Juggernaut. Alright, well, we know what to do with this. We need to make sure that thing does not get close to us. I don't know how many of those they have on the ship, but I certainly don't want to find out. And let's go ahead and send him over. Alright. And you know what? I'm actually going to use the laser. Make that thing hurt, hurt, hurt. See how crazy is it? Because that's one of the few times that we're actually dealing, trying to stop this guy from getting close. Alright, there we go. Now, let's hope we don't have to deal with another one of those for quite some time. It's going to be a kind of a crowded fight, I feel. It's alright, though. That's exactly why we have that piercer laser to do damage to the mothership, while we let the drones do the rest of the work. Alright. I love the music of this game. It's just mellow and very memorable. Alright, now we start the swarm. Try and fight off the... There we go. That's going to work out well for us, I think. Here comes the X-beam. But we did destroy that part of the hull. We're still in good shape. Let's keep focusing on the squadrons, because I don't want to fight another one of those juggernauts, because those suck. See, they're trying to heal. They're trying so bad. Alright, got them to their last one. Now, they're probably going to summon one of those juggernauts next. So that juggernaut's could do 80 damage to us and go past shields, I believe. Ooh, narrowly avoided that. Holy crap. Okay, our rank 3s are about to come back. Refresh the Teslas. So that Tesla it's basically as long as you cross into it, you're taking damage. So those slow-moving ships, especially the frigates, I can do a lot of damage to them quickly. Let's go. Gotta watch out, they got their X-beam charged. I'm gonna have them do that. Good, good, good. And 37 to go. I think one more drone wave should be enough. We're actually going through their fighters pretty quickly. And just ignore them. Let's go, guys. We're sorry, brain in a jar. Definitely going through the looking glass and seeing weird things. Horrible, horrible weird things. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the star map real quick. And that right there, Ashuba, is where the scientist, the good doctor, is waiting for us. So, we are going to go ahead and end it here, guys. We did find out a little bit more about the what is it? I forgot what it is. The Omni hub. So we got that out of the way, but now there's kind of another quest, and that's to take out the Doctor and his mad science. We'll probably be fighting a pretty nasty ship, kind of like a mini boss, for lack of a better term. But definitely need to put a stop to that here in these sectors, because we're not staying here to kind of make sure everything gets back to normal. We're moving on, and we can't just leave him here to have these sectors as his own little playground. So we'll go ahead and end it here, and we will pick it up in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.